And the question is, of course, what do I do with it? Well, remember that when we filled in our 10 frame and we've got these extras, we're able to make an exchange here. We can exchange these 10 for one of these 10. So I'm going to slide those off and then put that here. Now, some students like to actually stack the 10 like so. Let's pretend they're all there. And then stick this one on top just because they need that extra visual there that these 10 became this one. Okay? Now mine aren't stacking so nicely right now because these are my magnetic ones, but you get the idea. Some kids like that extra visual, and that's fine. Okay, so we got rid of these 10, but we still had these 3 here. And the 10 we got rid of actually just moved to this place value. So this column in the place value, it didn't go away. It just moved over here and became a 10. So I've added my 8 ones, but I still have to come here and add my 2 10s from that. Okay, and now what do I have? I have 43. And it's really nice to do that alongside the standard algorithm here. 8 plus 5 is 13. Well, that's the 3 that I have left, and then the 10 that I exchanged is now over here in this column. So, and some people will do an intermediate step there where they actually draw that out. So this was 15 that we started with. We added on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those come here, which leaves 3. 10 of them came here, and then of course we have our 2 other ones that we add on. So when you look at that, we've got 43 right there. Now, this same concept for addition works irregardless of whether I'm doing whole numbers or whether now I flip over in my place value chart and I add on, decimals. So if I'm adding on my decimals, I can zoom back some, nope. Maybe I use in 4th grade just the tenths and hundredths, and in 5th grade tenths, hundredths, and thousandths, and I'm going to have my whole numbers back up there. It works the same way. So when I start adding, well, let's say we're just doing 3/10 plus 1 4/10, something along those lines. You do the same thing. You'll start here in your tenths place with 1, 2, 3/10, and then we're going to add to that 1 whole and 4/10. So of course I did one here where I don't have to regroup, but we're just sticking them in here. And this is really great time to talk about the whole, when you line up the decimals for addition here, it's not so much that you're lining up the decimals as much as you're lining up the places of the place value. So I add tenths to tenths. I didn't stick my 4/10 over here in the ones place. I stuck them in the tenths place because they are the same and I'm adding them up that way. So that is how you can use place value disc to teach addition, and you can do that all the way up. I've even had kids going all the way up to the millions and billions because my chart unfolds all the way up, and it takes one whole time at a teacher table to do one problem, but we did it. We regrouped and regrouped and regrouped and regrouped all the way over, and it's actually quite fabulous.